Hello everyone, this is Chris Cruzenz. We're going to do another walk-in video in downtown Chicago. It's almost 4 p.m. on Saturday, November 4th, 2024. And I'm right on State Street, walking south from Huron Street. Next street you hear is Erie. I always start and finish my videos in Streeterville. So this is Erie and State Street. So we're going to go south on State Street. Let me show you some of the buildings here. True Food Kitchen is over there. This is a high-rise residential area. And they also have restaurants, bars, hotels. So we're on Erie and State Street walking south. We got the green light. So this is a Chicago walk-in video, which means it's going to be at least an hour long and maximum 3 hours. And again, it's Saturday, November 4th, 2023. The time is 4 p.m. And the temperature is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. But for some reason it feels a little bit cooler. So I'm wearing a couple of jackets. And a little bit windy on and off. We hear some music coming out of the cars over there. And now we're approaching Ontario Street. Ontario and State Street. The Embassy Suites Hotel is over there. Beautiful, beautiful. And then hotel, another high rises behind. I'm just going to take a picture. And then we're going to go south on State Street. And this is Ontario Street right over here. I got the red light, but I want to show you Ontario Street. And then you can see the new temporary casino there, Bally's. This is Ontario Street. And this is State Street. Alright, we got the green light. So this is Ontario Street. And then we're going to go back on State Street. This is some restaurants there, Osteria Via Stato, Italian restaurant, pizzeria across the street. You got the police car, you got the number 36 Broadway to the Von Clark CTA bus. I hope you can hear me okay. It's a little bit windy. Look at this beautiful car. Look at this. Now we're approaching Ohio Street. And you can hear the train, the underground train, right underneath there. That's where the noise is coming from. Alright, we're on Ohio and State Street. We'll continue going south on State Street. And we're gonna go this way. And then the next one is Grand Avenue. And then you have Jewel Osco supermarket across the street. And we're heading towards downtown. We are downtown, but we're heading more downtown. From Streeterville, I think we're leaving Streeterville right now. Grand Avenue and State Street, the traffic is getting more and more congested. Again, it's Saturday afternoon. 4 p.m. November 4th, 2023. And look at this beautiful structure here. Take a look at this. All right. This is Grand Avenue and State Street. And then you see some restaurants across the street. Beautiful, beautiful State Street, downtown Chicago. We got more police cars here. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe underneath this video. And we're approaching 8,000 subscribers. I think we have about 100 left to reach the 8,000 mark. And we have over 2.6 million views and 2,500 videos. So I will appreciate if you subscribe to the channel if you like my videos. And also try not to skip the ads before, during, and after the video. Alright, this is Illinois Street, West Illinois Street, and State Street. This is West Illinois Street. We got more bars and restaurants across the street. It's called Sneakers Bar and Grill. And then we're approaching the famous Twin Marina Towers right over there. They were built in the late 60s. Now you see both towers. Look how beautiful that structure is, the Marina Towers. And now we're approaching Hubert Street. There's a lot of nightlife here, music, jazz clubs, restaurants, hotels, and it's still early for a Saturday evening. People don't really come out here until late at night, but you still have a lot of people walking downtown, enjoying the scenery, going shopping, going to the restaurants. So we're on Hubert and State Street. So this is Hubert Street. You can see the sports bars right across the street there. We're just waiting for the green light. Another beautiful structure here from the past. This is 7-Eleven on the ground floor. We're just waiting for the green light. There you go. And then you got Dollar Food and Liquor across the street. Look how beautiful this all restaurants from the past are. And then you have also Rossi's over there. R-O-S-S-I apostrophe the S. All right. This is a well-known Radio Room right there. Restaurant right over there. Bar. Whatever you want to call it. And now we're approaching Kinsey and State Street. And now I'm going to show you this again. I tried to cross the street first, and I'm going to show you again the Twin Marina Towers. It looks real good from here. But I want to cross the street while I have the green light. So this is Kinsey Street. Kinsey Street, which is 400 North State. 29 Boston Navy Pier from State Street. So here are the Twin Towers again. The Marina Twin Towers. Look at that. Look how beautiful these structures are. Designed and built in the late 60s. They're probably 60 to 65 stories tall, if not higher. This is beautiful State Street. And we're walking north on State Street. You see an alarm going off in that structure. So the interesting thing about this building, the Marina Twin Towers, the first 10 floors or more, the parking garages. Look at that. People park their cars. And then the rest of it is condominiums, offices, and apartments. All right, we're approaching the State Street Bridge now, and I'm going to show you from there a real nice view, a panoramic view, I will add, of the Chicago River. And this is the AMA Plaza, the American Medical Association Plaza. And right behind me is the old IBM American Medical Association building is behind me though. And then you got the London House right over there. And then you're going back this way, you get to see this beautiful panoramic view from State Street. And look at this side. Wow. So I'm going to do a 360. I'll show you the IBM building too, the old IBM building. So this is the Walker Drive on the other side. This is Marina Towers. I'm going to go a little bit fast here. I'll show you and this is the American Medical Association building. Right over there, the old IBM building. Those are the headquarters. Very, very powerful, very powerful medical association, the American Medical Association. So this is the Michigan, correction, not the Michigan, I'm so used to be on Michigan Avenue. This is the State Street Bridge. Look how beautiful the bridge is. You look at our Walker Drive right across, but I'm going to turn around in just a second and show you the beautiful Chicago River here, and then you can see the Wabash Avenue right across, and there's the boat coming. There's the Chicago River. I want to take a picture. There's a boat probably going on a tour.
All the boats today were
look at this,
sold out.
Taking some pictures. Again, it's a little bit cold, but people are out wearing their jackets. This is called the shoreline. A lot of people on the boat. Wabash Avenue Bridge right across. So they just keep walking down on State Street, on the State Street Bridge. And then look at the view on the other side. Look how beautiful panoramic the view is on this side. I'll take another picture on this side. Good thing about this camera, allows me to take pictures and video at the same time. So what I do, I post the videos on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads, and TikTok. On TikTok they become animated on TikTok with music and animated text. So go there and follow me there on those platforms and enjoy the photographs, the video photographs. That's what I call them. Chris Presents is my handle on all social media platforms. And of course the video you're watching now, the long form video you're watching now, because I'm going to make shorter videos for other platforms, are going to be on the long form video. The one you're watching now is going to be at least an hour long, and it's going to be on YouTube. So this is East Walker Drive, 240 North State, and then we're gonna go across the street. Just waiting for the green light. And this is Walker Walker Avenue right here. And we're just waiting for the light. I'm going to show you how beautiful the view is of Walker Drive. Look at it. On both sides of the street. Both directions, I mean. And then look at this, high rises here. Look how tall the buildings are. This is downtown Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. The birthplace of the skyscraper. A lot of history on those high rises, skyscrapers. So this is State Street, and we're walking south on State Street. And the next intersection is going to be Lake Street, and then we may or may not be able to hear and see the trains, the elevated trains. People blowing their horns. They're getting very, very impatient because they're all rushing to go somewhere. It's just a beautiful day. It's kind of cold. But if you wear a jacket or two like I am, then you can be comfortable. Also, I'm wearing these gloves. Look at this. The gloves so I can hold the camera because my hands are freezing. Were freezing, not anymore because I got these gloves. But you can see, people in the camera. Nobody's wearing gloves, but everybody has their both hands in their pockets. That's how cold it is, and they're all wearing jackets. But it's a beautiful day. We don't have any rain at the moment. We don't have any snow. We don't have any issues. Oh, here's the train. You can hear it. You cannot see, but you can hear it. The elevated train. And that's the Chicago Theater over there. Nate Bargatze. It's all out. So this is State Street, State and Lake. That's the famous marquee of the Chicago Theater. I'll show it to you once you get closer. And tonight's event, it looks like it's sold out. Alright, we got the green light. It's called Nate Bargatze To Be Funny Tour, sold out. You see the Chicago marquee there. That's the Chicago Theater, and we're going to try to stay away from the crowds here. Try on the sidewalk here, the little sidewalk, if we can. And there's the Chicago Theater again, and then we're walking south on State Street. And you can see this is sold out already, but look how many people are getting in. There's a line. They all got tickets. It's a comedy show. It looks like it. All right, let's keep walking south on State Street. A lot of people on State Street tonight, this evening. Right now it's about 4:15 p.m. on Saturday, November 4th, 2023. And we're doing a walking video in downtown Chicago. And we started the video on State Street, and we're still on State Street. We started in Streeterville, and we'll continue going south on State Street. Next street here is Randolph, State and Randolph. This is the theater district. Of course, you just saw the Chicago Theater, and then there's more theaters over here. And you have the Nederlander Theater here. Take another picture, and there's more theaters If you go that way, we're just gonna wait for the light and stay on this side of the street. Show you the high rises here while we're waiting for the light. There we go. This is the old Marshall Fields Macy's, now it's called, building. The clock shows you the time. 4:15 p.m. exactly on Saturday, November 4th, 2023. That clock has been there for a very long time. Alright, let's cross the street. Let's keep walking south on State Street. And this is State and Randolph. State and Randolph. State and Randolph. And then you can see the stores. That's Macy's on the left. Macy's, the department store. It used to be Marshall Fields. Now Macy's bought it. And then you got more stores on the other side of the street. Sephora. So State Street is probably the second busiest and most famous street in Chicago after Michigan Avenue. And you're going to see Michigan Avenue in a minute on the way back. Michigan Avenue and State Street are parallel. They go the same direction, north and south. So this is State Street. And we're walking south on State Street. And I believe the next one is Washington Street. Washington and State. Where you can see there's a beautiful 10-story mural of the late Muddy Waters. How's it going, guys?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, hello. Here's the late Muddy, one of the bands that recognize me there. They haven't started yet. So this is the late Muddy Waters, blues musician. Was in Chicago for a very long time, back in the 60s and 70s. No longer with us. Rest in peace. But his legacy continues. And it's right on the Primark building here. Again, and this was designed by Cobra. Was painted by Cobra, a Brazilian, Eduardo Cobra. I believe his first name is Eduardo Cobra from Brazil. He's painting this 10-story mural. So this is Washington and State Street. That's Washington right there, Washington Street. Just waiting for the green light. There we go. And then we're just gonna keep going south on State Street. So there was some, if you notice in the video, band members, music members, they haven't started yet. That's why I didn't film anything. But every time I see them play, I usually record a video and post it and make also a little clip out of it. And this guy is also well known. He preaches right here. He's always here. Glad to see him back because I didn't see him too much during COVID. If you come in Chicago in December, you got the Nutcracker here. I'll take a picture. December 2nd through December 27th on the Joffrey.org. It says Joffrey Ballet. Very well known dance company. And then you got the Burlington TJ Maxx here. right on the left. Then you got a Walgreens across the street. Look how beautiful State Street is. Look at that. It's very, very, very long street, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how far south I'm gonna go. I'll try to go as far as I can. And this is State in Madison. That's the ground zero here for the streets for Chicago. This is how they measure the streets. State in Madison. And then you see some high rises. You see the Chase building all the way in the middle there to the right. Another one on this side. And we're going to continue going that way in a second. We're just waiting for the light. You can hear the train coming from Wabash. There's a State in Madison, and that's the Target store right over there. It used to be the Carson Beer Scott a long time ago. Now it became Target store. 147 bus. And then we're gonna go down this way. Continue walking south on State Street. And this is the Target store you see on the left. And then you got the Saks Fifth Avenue off Fifth. 146 bus. There's too many things I'm showing you at the same time. Number 29 bus. State Street. And if you always like to read the numbers and the messages on the buses, the destinations. So if you live in Chicago, or if you lived in Chicago, ever took those buses, and then maybe you're bringing you memories when I mention the numbers and the names. This is the subway here, the red line, right underneath here. I'm not sure if it's the entrance or the exit. I guess it is the entrance. Yeah, it is the entrance of the red line. And now we're approaching State and Monroe. State and Monroe. State and Monroe. Somebody skating over there with shorts. This is State of Monroe. We got the green light. That's a good thing for a change. So this is Monroe Street, and then we're staying on State Street. Beautiful, beautiful State Street. And I like the, I mentioned this in every video, fall season video, that you can see how beautiful the colors are of the leaves and the trees and the plants. You see there's trees across the street. They have the gold color Champs Sports across the street. And the arena of Champs. So we're at 112 South State Street. And then this is the subway again, but the entrance is closed. It says we are restoring your escalator. I like the way it's worded. It doesn't say we're restoring the escalator, we're restoring your escalator. Alright, State Street. So it's November already, ladies and gentlemen. November 2023. November 4th. And actually tonight, believe it or not, the time changes. Look at the sports car. Look at it. Wow. It went real fast. I hope you saw it. I have no idea what kind of car that is, but it went fast. I'll show you the buildings over on this corner. So tonight the time changes. We'll go back 1 hour. I know in Europe and the other parts of the world It happened already last week. So for Chicago in America, it's not happening until tonight. And the reason I bring this up is because now, like today is Saturday, it will get dark at 5:30 in about an hour. But starting tomorrow for the next few months. This is Adams, by the way. This is Adams. So starting tomorrow, it's gonna get dark at 4:30. So now it's getting dark at 5:30. So anytime it's dark and I do a video, I name it like walking in Chicago at night, which is good. It looks beautiful at night with the lights on, and with especially the holiday Christmas lights coming up pretty soon. And then they keep the lights, especially on Michigan Avenue and State Street here, the holiday lights, all the way till March. Alright, we're still on State Street walking south. And look how beautiful, beautiful the architecture is. Taking pictures. Very, very historic, this street, State Street. Goes back a lot of years. Not too much traffic on this side of State Street. Actually, there is a huge crane over there, all the way at the end. That's probably why it's probably blocked off. They're doing something on that high rise. I don't know if you can see it from here, but the crane, ladies and gentlemen, is taller than the high rise. Look at that. And the high rise is probably 40 stories tall. And now we're approaching the Chicago Public Library, 400 South State. Not this light, the next one. And I did go in there here's the train. I did go inside the Chicago Public Library years ago, a few years ago, and film it. So if you want to go and see that video, just go inside my channel and type Chicago Public Library. Alright, let's go this way towards Michigan Avenue on Jackson Boulevard. Now we're on Jackson Boulevard. This is the DePaul University downtown campus, College of Business, which is an interesting structure. Beautiful architecture. It's called Barnes & Noble, DePaul Center, DePaul University. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful building. And we're gonna stay on Jackson Boulevard. You see the train now. That's Wabash Avenue where the tracks are. So we may see more trains going by. But look about this beautiful historic buildings here from the 20s, the Al Capone years. The high rises are still here. But look how beautiful these two buildings side by side. Look at that. Amazing, beautiful. It amazes me, the Chicago architecture. And there is like a gangway alley in between here. You got all those staircases to fire exits, also from the 20s. Now we hear some very, very loud music coming towards me. I'm gonna try to talk real loud so we can get away from the music here. It won't be a problem for the copyrights. Guy on a bicycle, believe it or not, with the music. So I don't know if he was selling anything or if he was just advertising. I couldn't make up the music, but it's Spanish music. And usually when you have music, we get issues with the copyright, especially Spanish music, because it's very popular, and all the record companies take over the video, and they immediately silence the music or even delete the footage. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it will stay. It will stay because I was kind of talking loud, and then This is Wabash Avenue. We'll go on that side and try to cross from this side. This is Wabash Avenue. And then we're gonna go on Michigan Avenue. This is Wabash Avenue. I'm gonna wait here and see if we get any trains coming. I hear them, but they're far away. So let's just cross the street and go back towards Michigan Avenue. So this is Wabash Avenue and Jackson Boulevard. There is another beautiful structure over there from the past. Alright. So it looks more and more that this video is going to be at least 1 hour long. We already filmed 36 minutes. We started the video on State Street. We went all the way to Jackson Boulevard. On Jackson Boulevard we make the left and we're walking east towards Michigan Avenue. You hear the train behind me. So that's Michigan Avenue we're approaching now. Michigan Avenue is always busy, ladies and gentlemen. Day or night. Any time of the day, any time of the night. 360 days a year. Very, very rarely there's nobody there. It's getting a little bit windy here on Michigan Avenue. Hopefully you can hear me. And we're gonna go left. We're gonna make a left and go north on Michigan Avenue from Jackson Boulevard. And what do you know? This is the Art Institute. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna take a picture. Look how beautiful this picture is. You have the Art Institute right over there. And then you have all the high-rises, the rest of the high-rises in Chicago behind it. And the Art Institute, ladies and gentlemen, it's been here many, many, many years. I think it was here. Obviously, it's obvious, but it was built before anything else was built here. There was probably nothing else here when the Art Institute was built. And then they built the rest of them, the high-rises, the low-rises, the stores. And then you can hear the Bucket Boys from across the street playing the drums. I filmed them already a long time ago. I don't think they're the same kids, because those kids I filmed in 2016, they're probably adults now. So somebody else is there now. But I was in the same location. If you go to my YouTube channel, just type Bucket Boys, you get to see them. And look how beautiful this picture is. I want to take a picture. We're at 200 South Michigan Avenue and we're walking north from 200 South Michigan Avenue, and that's the Art Institute of Chicago across the street. And the Bucket Boys are performing in front of the place real loud. I hope you can hear me. I don't know how many are they. I don't see them, but I hear them. I recognize. Alright, let's keep walking north on Michigan Avenue. We only have a few more seconds. So this is Adams and Michigan Avenue, right across the street from the Art Institute. And then the building you see over here, I believe it's part of the Art Institute, but it's like a school or something related to that. I'll try to find the sign and show you what it is. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called the School of the Art Institute. And it continues, goes all the way over here. You can see that they have their own flag. So it's related to the museum across the street. You can see it's a school. See the flag is a school of the Art Institute. And then look at this architecture here. And somebody's playing music now, so I have to keep walking so we don't interfere. I don't know if it's live music or if it's coming out of the hotel or the... We'll find out in a minute. Hopefully it's one of the people that I know, like Lamar Allen and Brian DeRoba, but no, it's he's playing the guitar. I don't recognize him. I have to get closer. So this is the corner of Monroe and Michigan Avenue. And we're walking north. Now I don't recognize who it is. But I'm going to keep walking because I don't want to bother him. He's playing the guitar. Hopefully he won't be interfering with any copyrights. And then we're going to go across the street. We're going to cross the street, not across the street. We're going to cross the street, stay on the same part of the street, and get away from the music so we don't have any issues. So this is Monroe Street. We got the green light, so let's just keep walking. So I don't know, no idea if there's gonna be a problem. No problem is gonna be an issue with the copyrights. I'm sure it's beautiful music, beautiful Chicago blues music. We're taking our chances. We'll let you hear. I'll let you hear a little bit already, but I had to move on. And then we're going this way. The nice store is called My Chicago. So it wasn't Brian DeRoba. It sounded like his music with a guitar, but it wasn't him. I did not recognize who that was. I've probably never seen him before, but he was good performer. Good. Years ago when I first started filming, every single person I see with a musical instrument playing, I used to film them. So I must have filmed like 500 of them. You go to the playlist section of the channel and look for the music section, and I was so impressed. That's before I started doing my long form videos like I'm doing now. I used to stop every single performer that was in my way, and at the time there was quite a few here on Michigan Avenue, and I did so this is Madison and Michigan Avenue with Millennium Park across the street. That's the Aon Center right over there. And then this is Madison Street. Number 60 bus to Blue Island. Let's try to make a turn here. Don't run me over, please. Thank you. And then we're going straight. See, when you have the green light and the bus has the green light, if you're not very careful, you're gonna get hit by a bus. And I'm not making this as a joke. Years ago, there was a lady that was run over by a bus on that exact corner there. Exact same scenario. She was crossing the street on a green light, and the bus was making the turn, and she was run over, and unfortunately she was killed. And I don't show you any crime or violence or progress on this channel. I can mention things that happen. I usually don't mention them, but this is just like a PSA. I want people to know to be careful if they come to Chicago, to be careful when they cross the street and there's buses coming. and they both have the green light. You have to be very careful. Okay, there is a band here, but nobody here. This is a little bit early for music. Oh, that's my friend Brian DeRoba and Lamar, but they're not here yet. They haven't started yet. I'm gonna keep walking. Actually, I did a video of them playing last Saturday. It's part of the long video, and I'm gonna make a separate video at some point and show you the music. So this is Washington Street. You see the bus is coming. And then we got the green light, so this is cross. So we're heading back to Streeterville. We're walking north on Michigan Avenue. We're currently on Washington Street. See the sign right over there. And again, this video is going to be at least an hour long, maybe longer. And it's walking in downtown Chicago. Those videos are minimum an hour, maximum 3 hours. But this video is going to be at least an hour long, and then you can find this video and other similar videos in the Chicago section playlist of the channel. I film all over the world. I'm based in Chicago, that's why most of the videos, over 1,000 of them, are filmed in Chicago. The rest of them are in Europe and the Middle East. And now we're approaching Randolph Street, Michigan Avenue and Randolph Street. Again, there's some of the skyscrapers over here. Beautiful, beautiful pictures, taking more pictures. So we're on Michigan Avenue now, walking north. And we're approaching Randolph. It looks like we're gonna get the red light, so we're gonna be here for a while. And I'm just gonna show you the traffic. And the buildings. And here's the traffic on Randolph Street. Music coming out of that tricycle, people kissing. And here's the cars. Lots of traffic, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's in a rush. This is Michigan Avenue and Randolph Street. More cars. Waiting for the green light to cross. There's a garbage vehicle there. Streets and Sanitation from the city of Chicago. And we're going to continue walking north on Michigan Avenue. You know, with all the Uber and all this Lyft share rides, you don't see too many taxis. Here's one, there's another one, but if you go back and look at my, there's another one. If you go back and look at my videos starting in 2012 on, 2013, 2014, 15, 16, you see nothing but taxis on the street here on Michigan Avenue. Like tons of them. And now with the introduction of Uber and Lyft and all these other rideshare companies, then a lot of these cars are Ubers. And the only way you know is they have a thing in the back that says Uber, or they got it in the front. And they're usually SUVs, sport utility vehicles. So a lot of things have changed over the years. The only thing that remains the same are the buildings. Even the people's, even the cars have changed. The people's clothing have changed. But the buildings remain the same. So this is Lake Street and Michigan Avenue. And we're still going north on Michigan Avenue. And you see there's an Uber right here trying to make a turn. And he has both Uber and Lyft signs, so that driver is working for both companies. And here is the buildings on Michigan Avenue here at 200 North Michigan Avenue. Look at that.
Let's cross the bridge.
And let's just keep walking north. And there's a bicycle. Very rarely you see a bicycle on Michigan Avenue, but there's the second one we saw the last couple of minutes. People used to ride on the sidewalks on Michigan Avenue, and then they prohibited that. They made an ordinance. You're not supposed to be riding that on the sidewalk. So they have to be on the street, but Michigan Avenue, it's a big street and it's a busy street, so it's very, very dangerous to be on a bicycle if you're not paying attention. There is a bus here, probably a tourist bus, right in the middle, stuck in the middle of the street on Michigan Avenue, waiting for people to come out of the hotel. And then we're going north. And this is South Water Tower Place Street. You got the green light. There's a yellow cab I was telling you. I forgot to tell you that most of those cabs in the years before were yellow cabs. Literally, figuratively, they would say yellow on it and it would be a yellow cab. But you don't see too many anymore. It's a green cab here, but it's not as many as we used to see years past. This is Michigan Avenue, North Michigan Avenue. Take a picture. And look how many people are on the street, ladies and gentlemen, on the left side of the street and on the right side of the street. But it's a huge sidewalk. It's as big as the street. That's why it doesn't feel very crowded, but it will feel a little bit crowded once we get on the Michigan Avenue Bridge. And I'll show you another beautiful shot from there of the Chicago River on the other side of the street. I showed it to you earlier from the State Street Bridge, but I want to show you now from the Michigan Avenue Bridge facing the other way, facing State Street. All right. Another car, another Uber. You see the sign Uber. Another Uber car picking up the passengers. I guess technology is unbelievable. You can call an Uber any minute and they'll be here within seconds. In the old days, you have to flag down a taxi, and you had no problem on Michigan Avenue. But if you were somewhere else in the city, it would take forever. And actually, in the old days, in the 80s, we used to call the taxis on the phone, from a landline, and call a taxi to come. See, now you use your smartphone and you'll call it Uber. You don't have to talk to anybody, you just text it And then they get there within seconds or minutes. We let him go. He's in a hurry. I don't have to wait. Alright, this is the Michigan Avenue Bridge. The one with the flags. So we're on East Walker Drive. But it's actually Michigan Avenue Bridge. We're on Michigan Avenue. And I'm going to show you. Oh, it's not as crowded as I thought. 151 bus to Union Station. And then this one has no sign. 151 again. And I want to turn around in a second and show you the Chicago River. It's the Chicago River. Look how beautiful this picture is. That's the Trump Tower, the second tallest building in Chicago after the Sears Willis Tower. Look at this. It's almost 100 stories tall. Real tall, massive. Built in 2012, I believe. Take another picture. And then you see all those people down there. That's the river walk. They're waiting for a boat to come. So let's go back. Let's go back on Michigan Avenue. And we're gonna walk north. And you see there's people getting married. There's a bride over there. And this is actually, there's another bride over there. There's people like to come take pictures on this spot here when they get married, after they get married, or before they get married. This has the good background of the river and the skyline. That's 401 North Michigan Avenue there. That building right there. And then you got the Chicago Tribune Tower over there. And then you got the Wrigley building right over here. There's like a clock all the way out. Look at that. And there's music playing, so we're gonna get away from the music, so we don't have to get in trouble with somebody playing the guitar and using background music as well. That's where it becomes an issue with the copyrights. If you're only using the music without the background, the recorded music, then it doesn't become a copyright issue. But if you're using it with the music in the background, like a lot of people are doing, then it becomes an issue. So this is Michigan Avenue, 146 bus, 151 the Union Station, and then we're just gonna walk north on Michigan Avenue. We started from State Street, and we went south on State Street from Huron in Streeterville all the way to Jackson Boulevard. On Jackson Boulevard, we made a left, which going east. And went on Michigan Avenue. Michigan Avenue, we made another left, which is north. And we're still on Michigan Avenue. It's a very, very long street. This is the #1 street in Chicago, well known in Chicago, very famous, very busy day and night, never stops. And we're approaching East Illinois Street here now. Well-known hotel over there, landmark, Intercontinental, right over there from 100 years ago. There it is, right over there. Intercontinental Hotel. Another 51 bus. Look at all the traffic, ladies and gentlemen, on Michigan Avenue, and look at all the pedestrian traffic on the sidewalk as well, on both sides of the street. But because the sidewalks are so spacious, it doesn't even look like it's busy or congested. But if you look at if you start counting the people, there's hundreds and hundreds of people walking right now, right in front of me and behind me. Look at this. And it's a little bit on the cool side. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, but it feels a little bit cooler. But that's okay if you're wearing a couple of jackets like I am, like all these people are wearing. And everybody's comfortable because there's no rain, there's no wind, no humidity, no snow at the moment. And believe it or not, it snowed. We had the first snow of the season on Halloween. I did a 3-minute video in the snow. That was, I believe, October 31st, 2023, if you're gonna look for it on my channel. And that was only a few days ago. And today's Saturday, November 4th, 2023, and the time is almost 5 p.m. And look at this beautiful, beautiful vehicle. It looks like a tank, but it's a corporate cleaning services. I don't know what they clean. I'll take a picture. I don't know if they're cleaning the windows or if they're cleaning, what are they doing? Oh yeah, it has like a crane, so it has to be some kind of cleaning, exterior cleaning. But I like it because it's so small, so compact, and then it has a crane, and the crane can go all the way up in the sky. And it looks like they already started putting the Christmas lights on, and they're on already. Look at this. Of course, at some point in November, probably during Thanksgiving, a week before Thanksgiving, they have the holiday parade of the lights. And I could never film that parade, ladies and gentlemen. I try many times because they usually have 1 million people out here, and it's very, very hard to walk, let alone get a spot to film the parade. They call it the Mickey Mouse Parade, Festival of Lights, because Mickey Mouse makes a presence as well from Hollywood. But look at this. I guess these lights are for Halloween. I see the pumpkins, but they also put these lights, or similar lights, for Christmas. So it should be coming up soon. Alright, we're just waiting for the light. So this is Ohio Street. Ohio, Michigan Avenue. Alright, we got the green light. Ohio, Michigan Avenue, number 3 King Drive bus to 95th Red Line. Wow, I was able to read the whole thing. Look at this. Flowers. People waiting for the bus here. This is Michigan Avenue. Excuse me, Michigan Avenue, walking north. 147 bus to Ida, Bill Wells, Zebo Drive, which is Lakeshore Drive. So it goes all the way around. So we passed already the 1 hour minute mark. And we're gonna keep walking for now and see how long this video is gonna be. So we're on Ontario and Michigan Avenue now. Ontario and Michigan Avenue. And we're just gonna wait for the light to go on the other side. There's people crossing the street. So I'm gonna show you the the high rises here. This is Ontario and Michigan Avenue. And you can see the Allerton Hotel there. Well-known hotel. Take another picture. Waiting for the light to turn green. It's a clean air hybrid bus over across the street. All Alright, we got the green light, so let's just keep walking north on Michigan Avenue. Another 151 bus to Union Station, this one. I guess they got different 151 buses. They go to all different places. The thing they have in common, they're on Michigan Avenue. As you can imagine, there's a lot of people using the buses, especially in a cold day like this. Look at this nice bicycle here. Alright. Again, there's an Allerton Hotel right over there. Been here for 100 years. Very well-known hotel. Landmark from the 20s, from the Al Capone years. And then this is the Starbucks, the largest Starbucks in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Starbucks Roastery. Right on the corner of Erie and Michigan Avenue. Alright, the time is exactly 5 p.m., 5:01 p.m. on Saturday, November 4th, 2023. This is the first video in November for 2023 that we're putting on the Chris Presents YouTube channel. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just click subscribe underneath this video and try not to skip the ads before, during, and after the video. That will help support the channel, promote the channel all over the world. So we're approaching Michigan and Huron now. Michigan Avenue and Huron Street. Michigan and Huron Street. Look at that guy. He's on a motorcycle and he's standing up. Hopefully he won't stop, he won't fall and get killed. If he falls, he's next to a trauma center, ladies and gentlemen. Right over there, Northwestern Memorial. Excuse me. So we're in Streeterville now. We're back in Streeterville. I live and work in Streeterville, so I always begin the videos in Streeterville. I end the videos in Streeterville. So we're just waiting for the green light. Again, this is Allerton Hotel, right over there. And we're just waiting for the green light. Looks like the motorcycle guy is coming this way now. So we can get a glimpse of him if he comes this way, unless he's going the other way. Nice Jeep over there, playing music, some heavy music there. He went the other way, the motorcycle guy. And we got more music coming on my left here. So we have to go and this music is from South of Central America. Very, very dangerous, ladies and gentlemen, for the car rides. Number 3 King Drive. So we're gonna go straight. That's why I'm trying to talk loud and walk away as fast as I can from the music, because I know for sure that song is gonna be a problem if I don't talk during the video. Alright, we're away from the music. We're on Superior Street now. Superior and Michigan Avenue. Waiting for another light. And you got the Neiman Marcus building there. This one here behind it. Then you got a glimpse of the John Hancock Center all the way to the left with the 2 antennas on top, which is the 5th tallest building in Chicago. It's not even the 1st or the 2nd. This is the truth. So we got the green light, so let's just cross. Let's just walk. We're walking, still walking north on Michigan Avenue. I have to stay on the other side of the sidewalk so I don't collide with the pedestrians. A lot of people on that side, but nobody on this sidewalk. So now we're approaching the corner of Chicago Avenue and Michigan Avenue. Very busy intersection. And then you see the old water tower on the left and the right side of the screen. Those are the two surviving buildings of the 1871 Great Chicago Fire. Another Uber here dropping off passengers. And here's the John Hopkins Center right over there. There's the bus coming. The Water Tower Place. And the Water Tower Place apartments right over there. Actually, let's cross the street. I'm going to be ending this video pretty soon, but this is another shot of Michigan Avenue. So let's just walk east on Chicago Avenue from Michigan Avenue. And we're going to be ending this video soon. We're in Streeterville. So this is the Water Tower Place apartments on the right and the John Hopkins Center on the left. Beautiful, beautiful structures. Very, very, very tall buildings, ladies and gentlemen. All right. It got windy all of a sudden. I think it's because we're approaching the lake. That's why it's getting windier by the minute now. So this is 161 East Chicago Avenue. This is the old firehouse across the street from the 1800s. Look how beautiful that building is. Ambulance 11 and fire engine 98. And this is the American Dental Association, ladies and gentlemen, headquarters. Look at this. Wow. It's about 60 to 70 stories tall. And again, it's this we saw earlier the American Medical Association headquarters building. Now this is the American Dental Association building. See the sign there? Look at the picture. And then this is the firehouse I was telling you. I'll show it to you again. You can actually see the fire truck 98. There you go. Look at this. Look how beautiful that this picture is. And then look right behind it, the buildings that I showed you earlier. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's keep walking east on Chicago Avenue. We're going to be ending this video soon. So this video is not going to be longer than 1 hour and 30 minutes. So it's going to be 1 hour and 30 minutes or less. And then we're in front of the Lurie Children's Hospital now. One of the, I'm sure it's the best children's hospital in Illinois, in Chicago. And it's a high-rise hospital, about 16 stories tall. 16 stories tall. And then it's across the street over there. Once we get the light, and this is the MCA, the Museum of Contemporary Art. And then in the background you see the high-rise residences of the neighborhood. Streeterville, this is where I live and work. And Ambulance 11 just came out of the firehouse. We missed it. Responding to a call, the firehouse I just showed you. Yeah, that happened real fast. Excuse me. So this is the Chicago Avenue. Look at this. We're gonna cross the street in just a second. We're just waiting for the light. All right, we got the green light, so let's just cross. Again, this is the Museum of Contemporary Art. Let's walk this way. All these vehicles trying to make a turn. So this is the Museum Plaza. And then you see from November 18th to February 25th, there's an exhibition there, an exhibit. And then if you go on the other side, see what they do, they have two. I'll put it there so you can see both murals. One on the left tells you what it is, and one on the right tells you the dates. So basically, from November 18th to 2023 up to February 25th, 2024, there's an exhibition. And then if you go on this side, it tells you what kind of exhibition it is. It's called American People by Faith. You can see Faith Ringgold. Actually, let's cross the street. Now there's nobody's coming. I'm gonna get a real close and see what it says underneath the picture there. But basically that's what it is, an American People exhibit that you saw the dates on the other side. The Museum of Contemporary Art. There it is. And then you see underneath it says Faith Ringgold, early wartime 25 self-portrait 1965. And then over here, the museum hours, Tuesdays 10 a.m., 9 p.m., Wednesday through Sunday 10 a.m., 5 p.m. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong on this one, on Tuesdays, the museum was free for Illinois residents. It's either for Illinois residents or Chicago residents. So if you're a Chicago or Illinois resident and you come here on a Tuesday, the museum is free. And then I heard also another rumor that the School of the Art Institute, not the School of the Art Institute, but the Art Institute Museum itself, is going to have also free days for, that's the part that is confusing, is either Chicago or Illinois residents. So I'm not sure which one is which one. Oh, dude, look at this beautiful trees. We're on Pearson Street right now. We're crossing the street and we're walking in the middle of the street on Pearson Street. I'm going to take a picture. Alright. There's a car coming. I have to be careful. So this is Pearson. You can see it's getting dark already a little bit. It's 5:15. It usually gets dark around 5:45 or 5:30, and then starting tomorrow, it's going to get dark at 4:30. I'll show you some of the videos that I do later on in the future. It's going to be, if I do them at night after 4:30, I want to see filming in Chicago at night. And this is another beautiful structure here. Look at the architecture in Streeterville. We're just waiting to cross. So like I do in most of the videos, I'm gonna end the video here in the corner of DeWitt and Pearson Street. Pearson Street and DeWitt Place. I'm just waiting for all the cars to go away. Alright. And this video is going to be 1 hour and 20 minutes long. Thank you everybody for watching. This is Chris Cruzance from Chris Cruzance Presents. Thank you for watching.